Hi there, everyone. Good morning to you, and how are you today? Okay, welcome to your English lesson. So, before we begin, do a little bit of a recap. I've got some words here. Are they nouns or adjectives? So, what I want you to do is in a minute pause the video and have a look at each of these words and decide, is it a noun or is it an adjective? You can jot them down on a piece of paper if you want to, or talk to the person in the room with you, or just have a think. Okay, so pause the video now and have a think. Noun or adjective? Welcome back. So we were deciding, is it a noun or an adjective? Okay, so my first word was chair. Noun or adjective? It's a noun. Well done. My next one was tiny. Is that a noun or is that an adjective? Does that word describe or is it a thing? It describes. It's an adjective. Well done. My next one is goat. Goat. Ooh. Is that a noun or an adjective? It's a noun. Well done. And then my next one was blue. Blue, is it an adjective or a noun? Does blue describe something or is blue a thing? That's right, it's an adjective. Well done. And then I've got the word bridge. Noun or adjective? That's right, it's a noun. And my last one, happy. Noun or adjective? It's an adjective. Well done. Excellent. Good try there, year one. All right, then, let's move on. So, today you are going to become an author. How exciting is that? You are going to rewrite the story of the three goats and the troll. All right. Now, to be successful at this, you are going to be able to recall the events in the story. And over the week, you've had a go at doing that, haven't you? You're going to know that an adjective describes the noun because when you're writing, you're going to make sure that you pop in those adjectives. And you're going to be really thinking about what you can see, hear, smell, and touch. Those will really help you. Do you remember when we did that yesterday? Excellent. Okay. So, like I said, over the week, I'm going to move my picture down here. You have been working incredibly hard, and I'm going to give a little nod to Ibrahim. So, Ibrahim, you have been working really hard, and I have loved seeing your work. So, well done to you, Ibrahim. Super, super duper work. You've been working on all of these different elements of building up the story. So we wrote a wanted poster for the troll. We did the goat book profile pages for the goats. And we wrote about setting where the troll lived under the bridge and the fair. You're going to need all of these elements together to help you write the story today. So I have begun to write my story. So I'd like to share that with you today. All right. So the three goats and the troll, retold by Mrs. Hand. Because it's not my own story, I'm just retelling it in another way. So I can't say I'm making this story. I'm not the full author. I'm retelling it in my own way. So let's begin. I'm going to move my picture right up to the middle because then you can see my writing there, all right? So the first picture I have here, it's about the goats. And they're playing a game and they look so happy, don't they? So that made me think, oh, what do I want to say about the goats? I think I'm definitely going to say that they are happy. But before I'm going to write about them, I need to start my story. Often in traditional tales, they might start with once upon a time, one day, long, long ago, in a land far, far away. I think I'm just going to start with one day. I think that's how I'm going to start mine. And there were three happy goats, and they were playing hide and seek. So one day, three happy goats were playing hide and seek, and I can see that they're really happy because they've got smiles and they can't see and they're having a lovely time. I love hide and seek. It's one of my favourite games. Then there was the troll. Now, there's lots of words we can use to describe the troll. I think I'm going to use the word stinky because he definitely is a stinky, stinky troll, isn't he? So, a stinky troll was under the rickety bridge. Oh, he was mean. He really was mean, wasn't he? So a stinky troll was under the rickety bridge. He was mean. Can you see there? I have added in my adjectives to make my story even more interesting. So when we first retold this story at the beginning of the week on Monday, it's very different how we're going to retell it today. We're going to make it even better. Okay. Then the goats saw that amazing, bright, colourful, noisy fair, and they really wanted to go. I wonder if they could smell the sweet, sweet candy floss and the buttery popcorn. I think they could. Do you? Okay, so thinking about the goats. They really wanted to go to the fair. And what was the fair like? I think from yesterday, when we were having a go writing about the fair, it was bright, colourful, noisy. Okay, I've got it. Tell me what you think to this. The three goats saw a bright, noisy fairground. They were excited. I've described my fairground there. It was bright and noisy. So then the tiny goat, the tiny cute goat, she decided to have a go at walking across the bridge first, didn't she? But what happened? Oh, that's right. The troll came and he shouted at her. "Oi, you cannot cross my river," he said. Oh dear. Okay, so let's think. How are we going to describe that little goat? Little, tiny cute. I think I like tiny cute. So the tiny cute goat crossed the bridge. The horrid, that's a good word, isn't it? That means really mean. The horrid troll shouted at her. Can you see? I've used a different piece of punctuation there. It's a line with a dot underneath it. What kind of punctuation is that? Do you know? It's an exclamation mark. That means we're saying something with feeling and meaning. So the horrid troll shouted at her. We're saying it with feeling and meaning. Let's turn the page. She ran back to her sisters. Now her sisters were really thoughtful or kind. Kind. Her sisters were really kind. Okay. She ran back to her kind sisters. Oh, she was scared. Oh, I've got it. Hang on. What do you think to this? The nasty troll scared her. He did, didn't he? He was mean and horrid. I don't like him. And she ran back to her kind sisters. Okay, she ran back to her kind sisters. Then the middle goat, she wanted to have a go, didn't she? She was a little bit worried, I think. You can see in her face, her eyes, they look a bit like that. She's a bit worried. I think she's scared of the troll. I remember, didn't we write that in her profile? She was scared of trolls. She did not like nasty trolls. Okay, now, how can we describe this one? Brown fur, I think. I think I'm going to talk about brown fur here. So the goat with the brown fur went next. She felt worried because she did not like spiteful trolls. I like that. And then he jumped up, didn't he? And he shouted, "Oi, you cannot cross my river." I do not like that troll. He is horrible. So this is what I wrote. The angry troll shouted, "Oi, you cannot cross my river." And she was really scared, wasn't she? So the medium goat ran away. "Help!" she cried to her wonderful sisters. Now, can you see on the word help there? Just round here. I have used something here. They're called inverted commas. Now, we use inverted commas when we are writing something that somebody is saying. So we use it for speech. And she was saying, "Help!" wasn't she? And there's that piece of punctuation again. That long stick and the dot. The exclamation mark. So she's saying with feeling and meaning, "Help!" Not just help. Help! It's what she's saying. She cried to her wonderful sisters. Okay. Then it was the big goat, wasn't it? The older goat. She decided, I'm not taking any nonsense from that troll. She was very confident and very sassy, and she decided she was going to go and tackle him and give him what for. So, the confident. I like that word, confident, because that really does describe her. The confident goat went next. She felt irritated. That's such a good word. That means she was feeling angry and cross. She was irritated. She was irritated with the silly troll. And what did she do? Because she was so irritated with the silly troll, because he had upset both of her sisters, she kicked him. That was it. She kicked him off the bridge. She kicked him forcefully. That means really hard and quickly. She kicked him forcefully off the bridge. And then they ended up being able to cross the bridge and go to the fair. Oh, I wonder what lovely things they did at the fair. Definitely, I could smell that sweet, sweet candy floss. I think as I might have gone on the big wheel. Let's think. Oh, I know what I'm going to write. The delighted, that means they were really happy. The delighted goats had a wonderful time at the exciting fair. Oh, I loved retelling that story with you. Do you know what, Year One? You today are going to be working, let me put myself in this corner here, at retelling and rewriting the story of the three goats and the troll. Use all the things that you have worked on this week to help you. And if you're not sure, go back over some of the older videos and have a little look at them. So you have got on your worksheet the front cover, and then you've got each of the book pages, just like what I've been modelling to you. Now you can have a look at my work, but I don't want you to use my work or copy it. I want to see your own words and your own writing, okay? So have a wonderful time, and I'm really looking forward to hearing all about your stories. Have a lovely weekend too, Year One. And you take care now, and I shall see you very soon. Bye now.